Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Mr. Bob Zador. We haven't seen you, gosh.
It's been a while. It's seen you all year.
You remembered your way to get here?
I had put the GPS on.
Tune her in.
Yep.
Did you have a good holiday?
We did.
Any unexpected things? Any
No, it was just
new
it was,
puppies,
it was,
cats,
No,
birds,
no,
or
all
anything?
that stuff's okay. Rob's here and Beth are here now permanently, and so start to adjust.
Does that mean
It fitted.
very limited trips to the north then for you now?
Yeah, for me it will be. I mean, I should go up and see my sister, but it's one of those figuring out the weather. I don't want to get up there and get caught in the weather. I'll be honest with you. I don't. It's those days are done. I don't need to be playing that.
No.
No. So maybe back into the spring a little bit.
No, there you go. Other than that, good holidays?
Good holiday. We helped some people out. We had some good closings, and like I say, helping people get the right home at the right time of their life. We've had a land sale yesterday, a closing yesterday, and client very graciously named off the number of places that we had helped them buy and sell and stuff. And he says, "There's nobody else I would use but you."
Yeah, there you go.
So that's just gold. It really is.
Can't
So
beat
you can't-
that.
Yeah. So
And it's free.
well, it makes you feel good. I mean, you really
I mean,
can't.
that kind of advertising is free.
Yeah. So and I'm sure he tells people along the way. So it's business has been. It picked up a little bit. I got the end of the year numbers. 2019, the last pre-COVID, last full pre-COVID year, and 2024 were just about identical. Prices were off a little bit, but as far as number of homes and all that type of stuff. And last year was up. 25 closed out pretty well market-wise. So things are moving forward. I think people are just getting used to that. We're out of that 7, and we're pretty solid in that 6. So I think people are just kind of getting used to that. Some aspects of the economy are doing better, and I think that's helping people say, let's do this. And people are having babies. I mean, life goes on, no matter what. It didn't matter in '08 and in 12 when we're in the depths of those recessions. People still bought houses. People still either had to move to get someplace else. They had to move because they needed a bedroom. They couldn't sleep the way they were. So people adjust.
It doesn't matter if the president has an R, the president has a D, or the president has an I. You still have to live your life.
Exactly, and we live here. I don't live in Venezuela. I don't live in places where there's all the falterall and such going on. And so we try to deal with what's in front of us here and how we can help make being here a better place. I went to a mentoring deal with Jewel the other day over at the high school and talked to sophomores. That was a fun experience. Sophomores in high school and now. And one of them was like, "How old are you?" I says, "Well," and the teacher stepped in. He says, "Well, he said he went to Vietnam in when he was 18, so you can kind of take it from there." And it was 1960. But
So my brother Noah and I, we went to visit.
so we dealing with them and trying to get them. They're just in another world, and that's fine. That's what we need. We need that coming up to take care of us as we get older. We're going to. We're going out. We've a couple more listing appointments set up, and we're moving forward, doing like I say, doing what we do, helping people buy and sell property, and make it easy for them. That's the deal. Is you want to make it easy for them. The coaches, they're going to eat. They make noise. They don't care.
The big thing is, we, like you mentioned a moment ago, you don't live in a foreign country. You don't depend on foreign things. We live in our world. We live in our reality.
Yep.
We have to deal with what's dealt to us here in our God's country, what we call, in the protections that we have here. The invite here is come. Anybody, everybody, come.
Yeah.
Just don't try to change us.
That's really the biggest thing. We talked about that. We had a Marion County Republican Committee meeting yesterday, and that was one of the things that came up as far as capturing new members and growing, but people having to realize that you're not where you were, and if you want all those things, then you probably shouldn't have left. You know. And it's hard on those that are locals and have been here forever. There's been a bunch of pictures that have been coming across my Facebook thing, different shots of like college in '62, from like 1962, '64, whatever it was, and what it looks like now. And I mean, it was just like a dirt road, and it was nothing. And so I can understand them, but nobody, nowhere, is in Mayberry anymore, and we got to kind of roll with that. That's just the way it is. But we're going to grow slowly here. We're getting the new retail stores that come in, new restaurants that come in, and that's just natural growth. That's something that everybody wants. We don't always get the restaurant that you want, but you get a new restaurant, get in there and support it and help it out, and we're all going to be better for that.
All right, so let's play trivia. So the 18 years that you've been here,
20.
you've been doing real estate for 18, right?
Yeah, 19. Yeah, somewhere
18,
in there.
19.
Anyway, a while.
If you've been here 20,
Yeah.
where was the city limit line when you moved here?
I think it was out where Lowe's and Home Depot is.
Okay, so it's not really changed much.
Yeah, that was
So when-
Walmart had just been open a little while. The Lowe's wasn't open yet. Home Depot wasn't there yet. Because I had to go, I was building a deck for the first house we had on 604, and I had to go to Hollister because they had a Lowe's in Hollister, and I went there to get the decking. And
So when my folks moved here in 1972, the city limit line was at
Cardinal?
Cardinal.
Yeah.
And then they thought it was a big thing when they moved it to catch the Ramada Inn.
Yeah.
Right, so that
See, and that's kind of what they do is they're chasing the businesses trying to
Sure.
capture their tax
Yeah.
money. And it's understandable.
And
they're
expanding the services and whatever.
Sure, of
so
course.
now, today, that the bypass, the east side of the bypass where Home Depot and Lowe's is, that's pretty much the city limit line. And now that they've got Big Creek in and such, and then
Yeah.
going north, it doesn't get much further than North Point, and going south pretty much is the bypass. With all that said, our area is expanding. The city is expanding. The services are expanding. So we went from an ISO rating back in, well, when I started my insurance business back in '95, we were an ISO 5, and then Mountain Home Rule was a 7, I believe. And now I think Mountain Home is a 2.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
and Mountain
no
Home Rule
comparison.
is maybe a
Sure.
3.5 or a 3 or a 4. And what that means to everybody is the lower your ISO rating, the lower your insurance cost. And those things, what I'm getting at is with the expansion of the city limits, the expansion of the services, and the growth that we have, it's controlled, not controlled growth, but the expansion of the city is very well controlled. So we're not just going and grabbing and hoping that somebody will develop. We get the idea of the development first, and then we go
And
and
then double
annex
up.
it in.
Right.
So we're not going to end up like a Fayetteville or a Jonesboro that everybody were, well, we're just going to get ourselves so big that we can't handle.
Yeah.
No. The
Totally different environment.
it is totally different. And it's great.
Yeah, and because you got the tax base, you're able to buy new fire trucks. You're able to, have more police cars. You're able to have more policemen. And the services that come out, more sewer, more water, those are the kind of things that people really want. Run the gas lines out farther. People come say, we want natural gas. I say, okay, then you're living in the city. We can get propane, but, it's got to be natural gas, and it's okay. There's limits to that because of the expense of that. So you have to have enough people to do it, who want it, to pay for it and pay for that bill. Mm-hmm. It's we're growing, but we're not leaps and bounds. It's small steps, and that's really where we are with it. You got to keep that in mind that it's grown to where it is over a period of time. This didn't happen overnight. May seem, as we get older, it seems like things are happening a lot faster, but that wouldn't matter where you are. That's just as you age.
Yep.
Your clock sees things differently.
Could you imagine 62 being 2-lane highway?
Yeah, well,
That's
or
what it
even
was
just
when
not
we
have
moved
it,
here.
yeah, not, and no bypass.
Yeah.
You know, the traffic and stuff. I mean, it's
Absolutely no bypass.
now people moaning because they got to wait twice for two lights because they're trying to drive through downtown at noon. Okay, unless you're working and going to lunch, don't drive through downtown at noon. You're retired.
That's right.
Drive through at 2 o'clock. Drive through at 10 o'clock. I mean,
Get up early.
well,
Oh, wait a minute.
yeah,
Now
wait,
you're
I am
meddling.
up early.
Now you're meddling,
I
right?
am up early.
Let's look at some numbers because I think you got some year-end stuff
I got
you
some
wanna do.
stuff here. This week in real estate, there were 37 new listings come on the market, 7 commercial properties, 6 parcels of land, 24 homes came on the market. They range in price from $37,000 to $1 million. Some of that 24 is there because there were where am I at here? There were 44 properties expired, so a lot of them got relisted at the beginning of the new year. There were 16 sales, 6 parcels of land, 10 homes closed. They range in price from $365,000 to $85,000. Average sale price this week was $217,000 with 83 days on market. There were 44 properties expired. There were 27 residential price changes, so that's still going on. So currently we have 471 homes on the MLS. Some of those, because of being expired, they're going to come off for a while, get through spring and come back on. Year to date for 2025, so not year to date for 26, but during the year 2025, there was 1,161 homes sold. The average sale price last year was $251,000 with 96 days on market. For 2024, as a comparison, there was 1,145 homes sold. Average sale price was $243 with 91 days on market. 2023, there was 1,080 homes. That was the first year that the interest rates really kicked in and changed, and Joe changed the interest rates. So that's a big drop. There was 1,080 homes sold. Average sale price was $277. 2022, 1,178 homes sold. Average sale price was $222. 2021, midst of COVID, there was 1,345 homes sold. Average sale price was $202,000 with 89 days on market. 2020, there was 1,281 homes sold. Average sale price was $173 with 35 days on market. And in 2019, the last year of normalcy, as it were, there was 1,046 homes sold. The average sale price was $149,000 with 132 days on market. So the market time was longer because there was no big rush. COVID hit, people wanted to come here. They could come here, they could work from home. We have high-speed internet, all the things that people needed to get by, we had here, and they got out of the city. They could go outside. They didn't, we kind of forget how all that went, but those that came here, so the number of homes that sold it kept coming up, and there was a lot of rentals homes that sold, landlords that had, 8, 10 homes that they were renting, little rent houses. Well, they sold them because they were making a good buck selling them. I said, well, I won't make that much on rent. I don't have to put up with any, bad renters or good renters or whatever. Keep the good renters, the bad ones, you sell the house out from under them. Mm-hmm. And that's why the rental market got so nuts. I mean, there's a lot of people that are paying more in rent than they would be paying on a mortgage. Keep that in mind. There's a opportunity for the VA loans. There's a great program going on. Chris Nassari's got a deal going right now. Come on, open up for me. There we are. They'll pay the appraisal fee is paid by them 100%. They'll give you up to 100% financing, no money down, no monthly mortgage insurance, competitive interest rates, 0% funding fee for if you're a disabled veteran, and you can use that on up to 4 residences. So you want to, if you're a veteran, make use of it. If you're a veteran and you haven't been to the VA to see what services you're available to get, make use of that as well. But for your real estate stuff, give us a call. Call my honey. She's at 870-405-0793. The website's retiredtoarkansas.net. Check out the cameras as you do every morning here, but they're there all day.
There you go. It's been This Week in Real Estate with Mr. Bob Zadora. 870-405-0793 is his number. Again, the website is retiredarkansas.net. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in here in just a few minutes.